So, those of you who've been long-time subscribers have no doubt noticed that over time my channel has had an increase in gaming content. What was once a channel full of animations made with Gmod and Source Filmmaker amongst other things has now been joined by gameplay type videos. Well, that's fine and dandy and all, but it occurred to me that parts of my viewer base may not care for that specific type of content. Well, dear oh dear, this might just call for some quality control. Some of you may have wondered why I started doing this. You see, I'm the sort of person who likes trying new stuff and finds inspiration in the smallest things, and when I find something that gets the theoretical wheels in my head turning, my motivation levels go off the charts, and I get right to work. That being said, various things, people, games, and my own determination to create content has led me down this path where I now post gameplay videos. Why? Because by God it's fun, and where else will you find people say things like Eldron! This is your fault! But that brings us back to square one. I realize for some of you, that may not just be your cup of tea. In fact, for some it may not be a cup of tea at all, but rather like a spoiled carton of milk that's been left sitting on the floor for a weekend that someone wrote the words fuck you on. And frankly, I think it's stupid of me to mix gaming content into one channel that advertises itself as a channel mostly devoted to animations. It just gives the wrong idea, and those of you who don't care about playthroughs and crap likely just get annoyed when you see something that isn't an animation pop up in your YouTube feed. It's almost like being promised a bag of cookies and instead you get a watermelon thrown at your head. So, rather than potentially serving some of you spoiled swear word milk and devious watermelons, I elected to come up with a solution. A second channel! A simple solution, really. This current one will remain strictly for animations and the new one for gameplay videos. I'll be honest with you, having animations and gaming content mishmashed into one channel is actually kind of stressful, especially where viewer satisfaction is concerned. That said, I feel like this solution will make things a lot easier on all of you, and it'll make things much more organized, and I quite like organization. So simple as that. Those of you who love me for my animations, you can stay here on this channel and see animations. Those of you who love me for gaming content, you can go right ahead and sub to the next channel, and see just that. Those of you who love both, well, guess what? You can sub to both and it's a win-win for you. And those of you who don't love anything about me, well, that's alright. We all make mistakes. So that's it, that's all. I've had my spiel. I'll get back to work. Bye-bye.